Hello everyone, my name is Saurav Kesari and today my topic is importance of Kubernetes in DevOps. Before going ahead, first we have to understand what is DevOps. DevOps is a set of practices and tools which supports the software development by automating the process of deployment and supports the IT team. Then we will learn these topics through this presentation. First, we will go through what is container, what is Kubernetes architecture, and the components of Kubernetes, and the benefits, and how Kubernetes fits in DevOps, and the last, the Kubernetes users, and the conclusion. First, we will go through what is container. A container is a small unit of software that packages up your application code and dependency so you can run your application on a container runtime environment. It is similar to virtual machine. Before the container, we were using virtual machine to deploy different application on a single server. But now we are using containers, which are lighter and faster than virtual machine. They don't require individuals operating system to run the application, and one app can run in one container. Then what is Kubernetes? Kubernetes is open source container management system which is developed by Google and now managed by Cloud Computing Foundation, which is CNSF. It provides declarative API and tools for managing the containers and deployment. It's designed to work for any kind of platform, either it is physical or virtual. It's highly modular and extensible with a large community of developers. And then we will have to learn about Kubernetes architecture. Suppose you are a developer and you want to deploy your application on a Kubernetes cluster, then you have to go through API server, which is responsible for managing the request, which will be requested by user or any kind of client by the external, and then it will process that request and send it to the kubelet, which is a node worker nodes part, which is responsible for running the any kind of process or code in the runtime environment like Docker, Cryo, like this, and then user can see the your application. And these are the basic components of Kubernetes, like master nodes and ports and kubelets and to proxy. Master is the main node of Kubernetes, and the nodes are also called as a working node in which your application can run, and the ports are a small unit of process which runs inside your container, and the kubelets are responsible for managing your containers health, and it checks the whether there is a error or not in container, and proxy is responsible for managing the request from the user or developer. And the benefits of Kubernetes: it's scalable and flexible for easy scaling up or down. It automates the development and management for reduced errors, and it's portable. It can be run on any environment, like it's virtual or it's on-premise environment, and the resource utilization is very optimized, and you can reduce your time by using this, and it has a large community of developers, so you can raise your errors and you can find the solution easily. And how Kubernetes fits into DevOps. As we know that Kubernetes automates the development and management, so enabling the continuous integration and CI/CD pipelines, we can enable the automatic process of deployment, and we don't have to worry about the deployment process, and we can focus on our functionalities. Because of scalability and functionality, making it easier to manage complex, rapidly changing environments. It's portable, so which provides its hybrid cloud strategies to deploy any kind of application on any environment. It provides declarative API and resource management capabilities of Kubernetes, so it's well suited for infrastructure as code practices, and it has large communities of developers so we can fix the issues easily. And these are the users of Kubernetes like Spotify and Uber and Google and Microsoft and IBM and many more are coming. And at the last, I want to conclude my conclusion like why should we use Kubernetes? As we know that Kubernetes is a development tool, so it's scalable and flexible and automatically managing the code. So if you don't want to worry about your development process, then you can use this. And if you want to save your time and money and reduce the complexity of uh, DevOps pipeline, then you should use it. And it is also used by big tech giants like Google, Microsoft, and Spotify. Then you should also try that. And at the last, I want to thank you for listening me.